Hi, I'm Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter. I'm referred to as the Big Game Hunter because I've been hunting down leaders and staff for organizations for 40 plus years. A person wrote to me recently, excuse me if I read it off the screen, I just want to make sure I get the question correct. It is actually a multi-part question. I'm going to deal with the questions that have been asked in multiple videos. So here's the first one. Jeff, you provide practical advice that's helpful. What would help job hunters is how to improve networking to former associates, friends of friends, etc. So this isn't about going to a networking group meeting. It's about how to reach out to your past and to reconnect. And he also goes on later to ask, how does that differ when you're working versus when you're not working? To me, it really makes no difference, but I understand that there's a degree of urgency when you're out of work or you're aggressively looking for work versus when that isn't going on. But the concept is pretty universal. Networking is not about calling someone up and say, do you know about a job? Do you know about a job? Come on, tell me. Do you know about a job? Is your firm hiring? Who do I call? Can I mention your name? It's not about that. It's about developing a space in people's mind when people think about you or think about an experience that you have and want to refer you. So part of the question is, how do you do this? And there are many different ways to do it. The occasional email, even if done as a bulk email to people in your past, works wonders. Messages through LinkedIn to people in your past. Now again, if you have an email address, I always encourage people to reach out. I don't know what the correct timeline is for being able to just call someone up out of the blue versus dropping them a note and then following up with a call. But when all is said and done, what you want to do is just reach out to someone and say, let's say with a former employee, former colleague, you call up someone and say, hi, remember me? It's Jeff Altman. It's got to be 100 years. And I was thinking about you this weekend and thought I would just give you a call or send you an email and try and reconnect with you. Hope you're well. Let me tell you what's going on with me, what's going on with you these days. And it can be just as casual as that, because what networking is really about, as I said, is creating the connection with another person. It's a different name for branding, where you're positioning yourself in someone's mind as being someone that they should think about at certain times. Now, you can talk about what you've been doing in recent times professionally. You can talk about your family. You don't have to say the dreaded J word, job, as in looking for a job. All you have to do is connect with another person. You can, when asked further or follow-up questions, you can say, yeah, I've been looking for another job recently. I'm kind of frustrated where I am. I've been doing such as, if you happen to hear about something, it'd be great, but it's not why I'm reaching out to you. And you can be that casual about it and, not create a forced situation where awkwardness can occur. See, it's not about dealing with awkwardness. It's by putting someone in a position where they're relaxed and at ease and willing to talk with you. And there's no awkwardness that's ever going to occur. Now, if there was awkwardness in your previous relationship back then, it's just going to resume where you are now. But assuming you had a decent relationship with this person and not a lot of time has gone by, it's just going to pick up where it was. Now, in the cases where you're dealing with someone you haven't spoken to in years, that same introduction also occurs, but you have to go more slowly. Like any new relationship or resumed relationship, you can't just rush into it in any way. You have to give them space for reconnecting with you as well, because although you've thought about it for a long time, they're the ones that are surprised. So patience, ease. It's kind of like in dating. You don't want to be seen as a stalker. You want to be seen as someone who's genuinely interested in the other person before you move in and try and develop a close relationship. So that's my simplest advice for how to pick up with people from your past and to involve them in your networking for your next position or for positions in the future. So this is Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did and you're watching on YouTube, please leave a comment, click the like button, let people know this was helpful to you. Now, while you're at YouTube, subscribe to my channel, which is the Big Game Hunter TV. All one word, the Big Game Hunter TV, and you get notices whenever I do a new video for YouTube. In addition, come over to my website, JeffAltman.com, sign up for a free subscription to my e-zine called No BS Job Search Advice e-zine, published weekly with advice for job hunters that's good anywhere in the world. It's a $499 value I give away for free. There's lots of great content at my site. Come over to the site, watch, read, listen to all the great content that's there. I know it'll be helpful to you with your search. There's also places that you can post your resume to. You can search positions I'm recruiting for, information about my coaching program. Again, come over to JeffAltman.com and go exploring. Two more things. First of all, if your firm's trying to hire someone, send me an email at the address below. Let me know who to contact and whether or not I can mention your name. I'd love to help your firm staff positions. And finally, are we connected on LinkedIn? Send me a connection request on LinkedIn at linkedin.com/IN/the-big-game-hunter. I accept connection requests from people all over the world, except if you're a third-party recruiter or in a country known for scams or spam. So this is Jeff Altman. Hope you have a great day. Take care.